So welcome back for part 3 of this Uddiyana Bandha tutorial. So again, my name is Amatayus from meetamatayus.com and spandatantrayoga.com. To recap, in part 1, I gave the overall explanation of how this technique is used in lovemaking, the benefits on the physical body, and the benefits on the energy system, and the reasons not to perform this technique. In part 2, I gave you the demonstration of how to practically perform this technique. Hopefully you've already tried this, so you've experienced it for yourself. And now in the third part, I'm going to give some more niche scenarios of when to use this technique. So firstly, this technique is one that I recommend doing every single day. So this is a great technique to do first thing in the morning when you have a fully empty belly, to do 10 minutes of this technique. 10 minutes of lifting the energy. This is going to empower Manipura chakra, giving you more power for your day, and it's going to help to balance all of the chakras. Bring a little bit of energy into the heart, a little bit of energy into the throat, a little bit of energy into the third eye, and a little bit of energy into the crown, making your whole day start out beautifully balanced. However, this is also a technique that can be performed at specific times. So the first time that you can do this is anytime you need a little bit of extra Manipura. You need this extra fire energy in your being. Say, for example, that you're going to your boss and you're going to ask for a raise. And in order to do that, you need to feel confident. You need to feel powerful. So you can perform this technique for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes before going to meet your boss. As long as you haven't eaten, you don't have any of the other medical conditions I described, you can even just go to the bathroom at your workplace. Go into one of the stalls, you do this technique, bringing energy to Manipura chakra, feeling more powerful, and then you go and talk to your boss. You will see, you will notice, you will feel the difference. Also, you can perform this technique during lovemaking. Now this can look a few different ways. First of all, if you're feeling like the energy is building up too much, you can take a break, you can stop, you can separate from your partner. You can perform this technique for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just really pulling all of the sexual energy out of the sacral chakra, out of Svadhisthana chakra, and lifting it throughout the whole system. And then after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you can go back with your partner and continue making love. This is something that I have done many, many, many times in my life. Also, it's very, very important and very helpful to perform this technique after lovemaking. Highly, highly recommend after lovemaking performing this technique for around 10 minutes. So all of the energy that then is there in the genitals, in the sacral chakra, is being lifted and again dispersed throughout the rest of the system. This is especially important for men because if your energy is not trained to go upwards and it's left there in the sacral chakra, in the genitals, you will often experience blue balls. So this is one of the secrets to being able to have tantric sex for a long time, for a long duration, without ejaculating and not experience any discomfort or any pain. So recommended 10 minutes after lovemaking, perform this technique to help disperse the energy throughout the system. Also, this technique can be performed while lovemaking. So at the beginning, it's kind of like driving a car. There's a lot of moving parts. But after you've practiced this 2-3 times, you realize that it's pretty easy and you can actually try it in different positions. So you can do this technique in a number of lovemaking positions as well. You can do this easily if you're laying on your back. Do it quite easily in missionary style. Experiment with practicing Uddiyana Bandha during lovemaking. Just recommended that you explain to your partner what you're doing beforehand, otherwise they might think you're a little bit weird. And you can teach your partner this too. So both people doing this practice together can very powerfully, exponentially lift the energy for both of you. So those are all ways that you can practice it during lovemaking. And another reason why you would want to practice this is if you want to activate a certain chakra, if you want to bring energy to a specific chakra. So say that you know that you have a blockage in the heart. You want to work on bringing a feeling of compassion, forgiveness, unconditional love into your life. You can practice Uddiyana Bandha and focus specifically at the level of the heart. So you're bringing the energy from the lower chakras, activating Manipura chakra, and then bringing that energy to the heart. So if you are just starting out, don't worry about this. Again, there's a lot of moving parts already, but after you've done this technique for a number of times, then try bringing the energy to a specific chakra and seeing the effect of bringing it to a specific chakra. This is one of the secrets in the tantric tradition of how you can actually take energy from the lower chakras, which is where most of the negative emotions, negative experiences that we have as humans come from, and you can bring them to the higher chakras. So you can bring, for instance, fear or insecurity that comes from the root chakra, from Mula chakra, and you can bring that to the third eye, turning that fear into clarity. Or you can take jealousy from the second chakra, from Svadhisthana chakra, and you can bring that to the heart. So you're turning your jealousy into compassion, turning your jealousy into forgiveness. This is something that there's so many subtleties and so many specifics, but you can just play with it. And again, if you have any questions, send them to spandatantrayoga@gmail.com, and I would be happy to answer. I very much hope that you take this practice into your bedroom, into your life, and that you reap the rewards of the incredibly beautiful technique that is Uddiyana Bandha. With love and gratitude.